I think I might be pregnant, too. I wanted to come over here and take the test with you to make absolutely sure, but I think Chad and I are going to have another baby.
Oh, my God. Whitney, I am so happy for you.
Well, yeah, let's go. Let's go take the test. We can find out together. Well, are you sure you're okay with that?
Well, why wouldn't I be?
Well, because of the blackmailer and him pressuring you to have a baby with Jared. You know what? Our situations are completely different. You and Chad, you're happily married. You have a child together, and giving Miles a brother or sister, I mean, that can't be anything but great news. Okay. And if I am pregnant, I want to tell him tonight at the surprise birthday party.
And I think that would be the best present Chad could ever get.
I hope that, focusing on being a father again, it'll get Chad out of this, funk that he's been in lately.
Well, he's been depressed?
Well, no, he just, I don't know, he just hasn't been himself.
How so?
Well, he's on edge all the time and stressed out. Is anything going on at Crane that I should know about, maybe?
No, everything is running smoothly as far as I know. Valerie, she would tell me if Chad were having any problems.
Huh. And I wonder what's bothering him. Well, whatever it is, I hope Chad gets a grip on it soon.
Maybe my situation with Ethan and Jared has gotten to Chad. Ethan and Chad have been close for years. And then Jared moves to Harmony, and Chad and Jared hit it off. So maybe Chad's upset that Jared and Ethan are always at odds with each other.
Well, I suppose that could be part of it. But Chad's been really upset ever since this whole Valerie and Vincent situation.
I remember you told me about it.
Oh, okay, I wasn't so sure because so much has been going on.
Yeah, join the club.
Yeah. Well, when I first found out about it, I wanted to tell Valerie the truth, that Vincent had been cheating on her, but Chad was insistent that I not get involved. We went back and forth about it, but finally, I had to tell Valerie the truth. And then Valerie and Vincent got into this huge fight, and I'm not really sure what happened after that.
Okay, so how did you know that Vincent was really cheating on Valerie?
Well, when Chad first started to act weird, I got it in my head again that he was having an affair.
Okay, and that was after Jared and Chad passed the lie detector tests?
Yeah, kind of paranoid, right?
A little.
Yeah, well, I had convinced myself that Chad was cheating on me. So I went down to that sleazy motel to confront him. And of course, I didn't find Chad there. I found Vincent. And Vincent said that he was there with Valerie, but he wasn't there with Valerie. He was with somebody else. Anyway, not only do I feel guilty for introducing Valerie to Vincent, but I just feel horrible for thinking that Chad was cheating on me again. He never has, and he never will. Chad's just not the kind of person to cheat on me with another woman. Okay, now we still have to figure out a way to lure Chad here to the party tonight.
Leave that to me. I can call him, tell him I want him to come here to do Crane business, and then everyone can, scatter around, and when he gets here, we can say, it's a surprise!
Okay, that's perfect. He won't suspect a thing.
Okay.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to ask you, do you think Julian is going to be home tonight?
I don't know, but he is Chad's half-brother, so isn't he invited to the party?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because my mother walked in on him in bed with Ivy the other night.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Needless to say, any hope of them getting back together is completely out of the question now.
Right. So your mother seeing Julian, that would just pour more salt in her wounds.
Exactly. And it's just such a shame because I know that they had genuine feelings for each other.
I'm sure they did, Whitney, but Julian, he is a Crane to his core. He has no conscience, no morals, no sense of right or wrong.
I can't not invite Julian to Chad's surprise party. They're half-brothers. They've been close ever since we thought that Julian was Chad's real father.
Okay. So it's going to be very awkward for your mom, but she'll have to manage.
Yeah, and check this out. It seems that Valerie has finally found Julian and my mother's real son.
Who is he?
I don't know. And my mother and Julian don't know either, but it seems that Valerie has found out that this guy lives in Harmony, and the DNA is a perfect match.
Okay, now, is Valerie sure? Because we've all been victims of misinformation before.
I know, but this time it's for real.
Wow. After all this time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then, after that, lie that Alistair spun, saying that you and Chad were half brother and half sister, just to torture your mother and Julian, not to mention you and Chad.
Oh, well, tell me about it. And it's such a shame, you know, being reunited with their son should be a wonderful moment for the two of them. But I don't think it will be. You know, sometimes having a child together doesn't necessarily bring a couple closer together.
Yeah, I know. You know, having a child with Jared should be a wonderful thing, but my heart's not in it. It isn't.
Maybe I should have Chad's surprise party someplace else.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I feel bad. You know, you have so much going on. I mean, you have Ethan and Jared, Luis and Miguel, the blackmailer.
You know what? If it's not one thing, Whitney, it's another. Right? So, no, come on, seriously. This is Chad's birthday party, you know, and it has to happen tonight, and if we try to have it somewhere else, it would be a logistical nightmare. So, you know what? It's Chad's party. I want to have it here. You are my best friend. Chad is your husband, and I love you both.
We love you, too.
All right. That's settled. We're having the party here. Now, come on. We
Okay.
got to take that pregnancy test. We got to find out if you and Chad have something else to celebrate than just his birthday.
Oh, God, I hope so. And don't get me wrong, the surprise party is going to be absolutely wonderful, but to find out that we're going to have another baby, honey, it's incredible. And hopefully this will be just the thing to get Chad out of whatever funk he's been in.